American planes made a second airdrop of food and water for thousands of refugees trapped in the mountains of northern Iraq.
The airdrop comes on the same day that the U.S. warplane struck ISIS fighters in an attempt to stop their northern movement toward those refugees and toward the American consulate in the city of Erbil. San Diego's John Carroll is live in the newsroom with reaction from local Iraqis to the administration's actions. John.
Well, Jim and Courtney, President Obama made it clear today that the United States will not become the new Iraqi Air Force. But he also said that when extremists threaten U.S. installations and are intent on genocide, then the U.S. will act. Bishop Bawai Soro of the local Chaldean Catholic Diocese welcomed the news out of Washington, thankful that help has finally arrived for Iraqis trapped in the most desperate of situations.
Any assistance offered for them is a great and welcomed news.
U.S. airstrikes are being conducted by planes from the aircraft carrier George H.W. Bush. The bombings meant to halt a rapid forward advance by ISIS fighters toward the Kurdish city of Erbil and to save those thousands of people trapped on mountaintops. But Bishop Soro says force in Iraq should be used carefully.
Really, we do not want to see America involving in a third war in Iraq, Gulf War 3.0. We don't want that. At the same time, we want ISIS to be stopped.
At St. Peter's Chaldean Catholic Church in El Cajon, just about everyone has a family member or knows someone in northern Iraq who's had to run for their lives.
We are extremely happy and thankful for what happened.
With Bishop Soro acting as interpreter, Putros Hanna talked to us about how worried he is about his wife and 4 children. They are among those trapped in the mountains of northern Iraq, worried about ISIS closing in.
So after ISIS intervened in Mosul and in the plains of Nineveh, they have escaped to the mountain as well.
In terms of military success, ISIS's advancement into northern Iraq has been stunning.
When President Obama authorized it yesterday, we had tears of joy.
San Diegan Mark Arabo has emerged as the national leader of Chaldeans through this crisis. When ISIS began their march months ago, he immediately began working to get a resolution of support for Iraqi Christians and other minorities there through Congress. Then he went to work on the Obama administration, telling them they must act to prevent genocide.
Children are being beheaded, women are being raped, men are being hung, and we have to do everything we can as human beings with a human heart to make sure that a genocide, regardless of what religion or culture, should never be tolerated.
Now, Rabo's next stop, the United Nations. He wants to convince leaders there to provide sanctuary for the nearly 500,000 Iraqi Christians, many who no longer have homes to return to. And one final note, Putros Hanna has been working with immigration authorities to get his wife and 4 children to the U.S. He says if all goes well, they should be able to join him here by this October.